I'm at the comic strip one night, and Eddie Murphy is there, and basically there were no black comics on the bill, and Lucian ended. I don't even think I was a regular at the time.
Well, you were what, 18, 19?
Probably 19, 20.
Yeah.
And I was stacking up chairs. That was my thing. Me and a guy, Mark Rader, died of cancer. Used to stack chairs after the second show to get stage time. So that way we could do late night. And so I would get there early. I would watch all the comics. And kids today.
Yeah.
So because I'm that guy, right?
What happens if you
kids
live
today?
long enough?
I'm always telling guys, like, you guys don't watch. Like when I go into clubs, like everybody's hanging out outside and shit. When I was coming up, we
sat there.
We fucking wherever there was an empty seat, like. When the place got packed, we got almost pissed because that meant some people had to wait outside.
Yeah.
Like, we watched every fucking body.
Do you ever sit and think about how long you've spent watching Insecure guys in front of brick walls?
Dude, I know so many people's acts.
Yeah.
I know fucking every Dennis Wolfberg joke and every Joe Bolster joke and every Gary Laser joke and
Gary Laser,
Mark Cohen and like Jack Cohen and like all
Jack Cohen. Everyone you mentioned, half the people who are listening, if not more, will be like, "Who the fuck is he talking about?"
I know all these guys' jokes, man. I know their acts inside and out. And I know Fred Stoller and Stu Trivax.
Trivax, the Orthodox guy with the bow tie.
Yes, Stu Trivax, the Sandy Koufax of stand-up.
Yeah.
Not going to work on Friday. Yeah, I watched all these guys just take it in. So anyway, I was there, and Murphy, and I guess he'd seen his ninth, fake Seinfeld guy.
Yeah.
It goes, are there any black comics? And they said, oh, we have Chris Rock. Like, lying, because I was not supposed to be on the fucking...
You were a late night comic.
Yeah, I was a late night comic, but, and they put me on, and I had a really good set for that point of my career.
Right.
And, he had, this is not Dr. Dolittle Eddie Murphy. This is leather suit Elvis Eddie Murphy.
And he's weird because, I guess he started, I never knew him as a stand-up. Like, to me, when I first saw him, it was Saturday Night Live, and Delirious came later, but I never knew him.
He was a stand-up.
But he was like... Did you see him
doing Palazzo gigs?
He was.
Like, for real. I mean, I didn't know him as a stand-up, but the stand-ups I know him as a stand-up.
Right.
You know, Joey Vega will tell you stories of being in a condo with Eddie Murphy. Fred, what's weird? Whenever I'm around Eddie, if I'm around him like a couple of days in a row, at some point he asks me about Fred Stoller. Because that's like one of the last guys he did a gig with. That's like the last vestige of like his old life.
You can tell him that Fred's fairly accessible.
Yeah. He's always like, what's Freddie Stoller doing? We're in his $50 million mansion. What's Fred Stoller? Because they did a gig together.
I just talked to Fred. He's okay. He's all right.
Is George Kalfa still working?
Really, that's fucking endearing, and I'm glad to hear that.